It's funny the way you tell a story and everything.
Funny how? What's funny about it?
Just
What?
You talk funny.
You mean, let me understand this, because, maybe it's me. I'm a little fucked up, maybe, but I talk funny how? How do I talk funny? I talk funny like a clown? I amuse you?
Get the fuck out of here, Sharon.
No, we got a show to do, you stuttering prick, ya.
Welcome to We Tawk Funny, a weekly hour-long podcast hosted by Sharon Pfeiffer and Joe Rubbo. A show that's less about the way they talk and more about what they talk about. WTF, a show about entertainment, celebrity, comedy, culture.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the We Talk Funny podcast here in the beautiful Podcast Junkie studio in Boca Raton. Well, we're back for another weekend. How's everybody doing?
Amazing.
My
Amazing.
main man, how you doing over there, Ben?
Cannot complain. It's a beautiful day. Love when you guys come in here to talk funny because I wait for it all day long.
Yeah. He says that to all the girls.
Producer of the year. Well, it's good to be back. How you doing, sweetheart? You look beautiful as always.
Oh, thank you. I got dressed just for you, Joe.
I told you I was in the parking lot backing up and I saw this pink chick walk by. I go, God damn. I go, wait, that's Sharon. You were carrying the poster?
Yeah.
Your heels on? I
Yeah.
said, she's so New York.
So New York. How you doing, Joe? How was your weekend?
My weekend was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's good to be back home, though. I was in Jersey for the
Right?
Chiller
Theater.
Expo. Yeah,
the expo.
And it was very, very good. I did very well, and there was some really good celebrities.
You got to tell us about it. Everybody,
Yeah,
you got to tell us.
I got to meet Lorenzo Lamas, Heather Locklear, Diane Cannon, a couple of my favorite wrestlers. Dan Fry, you got to remember him, he's an oldie. Who else was there?
Who was your favorite that you got to meet this weekend?
I always had a crush on Diane Cannon, but now she's old enough to be, my mom. But
Yeah, but she's still beautiful.
she's so nice.
She's still
And
beautiful.
Lorenzo Lamas was so cool. We talked for like an hour.
You have pictures, right?
Yeah.
You
some
gave
pictures
Ben
up there.
some
And
pictures?
and
Look, there's Diane Cannon.
I tried getting her on the show.
She still looks
That would
great.
be amazing. But Lorenzo's coming on. Linda Blair might come on. She might.
Linda Blair, really? Exorcist.
Yeah, she was there. I got a
How does
picture
she
with her.
look?
I got a picture with her.
Oh, that's Diane. All right. Well, when the picture comes up, you'll.
Boom,
Oh, there
there
she
she
is.
is.
That's
She don't
Linda
look bad,
Blair.
right? She looks
Oh,
great.
she still looks the same.
Yeah, she still looks possessed.
No, she looks.
But she didn't want
She's
to
got
talk.
the priest collar on.
She didn't want to talk about The Exorcist. She wanted to just talk about her foundation. But I
really?
had a great line for her. I said, "Listen, everybody was scared of you when the movie came out, but I had such a crush on you, especially when you turned your head around."
She's a spinner.
It made her laugh.
All the guys like a spinner.
But let me tell you, it's great to be back in South Florida. Jersey could keep its weather. Keep it up there.
Yeah, I heard it's
Glad-
still cold up there.
Yeah, I went out Saturday night. It was cold and rainy.
Yeah, who needs that?
Oh, no, but I'm back and back with you, and we have a beautiful guest tonight.
Well, how did you do? How did you do
We
there?
count my money.
Did you make money? Yeah, I'm
You
counting
count
your
my
money.
money.
I want to know.
I did well for
Did you?
For me being
Were
one of the
people coming over? They remembered you and everything?
I made about $3,000 over.
So you're like a little movie star.
Yeah, and I'm surprised the young people that came over.
Really?
These people come with
Well,
these,
it's the movie.
It was a popular movie back in the time, but I'm talking about like 20-year-olds coming over with a cart of all this shit for me to sign.
Yeah, well, your movie, Last American Virgin, is a cult classic. Yeah. And so, and speaking of cult classic movies and movies in general, tonight with us, we have an amazing woman who is a casting director. She's not just a casting director, but she's a casting director of one of the movies that I happened to be in and is now considered soon to be a cult classic, called The Beach Bum. And her name is LaShanna Stanley. So let's give it up for LaShanna. Woohoo!
Welcome.
Look at this cast, my own.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe that the movie didn't do better in theaters, right, LaShanna? We thought it would do better. And sadly, it didn't. It did well in Europe.
Well, with Harmony Korine movies, it's not about doing well in theaters. it does well out in the real world with real people. They love Harmony.
They love Harmony.
And it could get 2 reviews in the movie, but he has a following that's way
Yeah,
beyond
they love
what
him.
the theaters. Yeah.
They love him.
And the worse his reviews, the more famous he gets.
Yeah,
the
no
more popular
kidding.
his movies are. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, anytime anybody posts anything about Harmony on Instagram, I don't know if you follow any of the things about Harmony on Instagram. 2 days ago, somebody posted something about one of his films called Kids. So he's famous for a lot of these cult classic films. And within a day, there were hundreds of thousands of likes and shares and whatever, just for this movie Kids that was made back, I think, in the
30
90s.
years ago. Yeah.
And so that's Harmony. That's, what he's known for.
remember
these
that movie.
these cult classic films. So, so you were amazing to me and for me. As a matter of fact, I was talking about you this morning with Alan Frankel,
Oh, yeah.
who is also, and he, of course, loves you so much for casting him as well in the film. But let's get into it with you about where your career started, LaShawnna, and how you got into the casting business. Did it start with casting, or did it?
It didn't start with casting. It started with a clothing boutique in Kansas City
Oh, wow.
that I sold and relocated to Miami.
Okay.
I would recruit models for the clothing boutique, and then they wanted to start using the models more in Miami on projects like music videos and stuff like that. So I started representing those models, and I was kind of filling a niche. They were ethnic girls of all different ethnic cultures, different heights, different sizes. They weren't the traditional models. So I kind of became known for that. And then as things progressed over the years and they needed more, not just beautiful girls, but they might need a family or a grandmother or, an ethnic baby or, whatever it was, I extended the brand to ethnicity talent, where it specialized in people from different cultures, different looks, things outside the what you normally see on TV.
So it started with ethnicity models, and then it
grew
evolved into ethnicity talent.
And now it's real people casting.
Okay.
Because I had the link on ethnic diversity and just real people. Then people started calling me to do the casting because no one was specializing in it.
Right. Well, you're known for getting unique looks and unique people. That's why people reach out to you when they have a project and they need those really different, quirky, individual people.
It's like I can see the beauty where it's in people and things that aren't the traditional.
That's right.
Typical beauty that other people would think is weird or quirky, and I'd be like, oh my God, they're amazing.
Yeah.
So that's why you casted Sharon.
That's why it's not casted. That is not the word.
Let me tell you something.
Stop saying casted.
Let me tell you something. So Sharon, the role Sharon was cast for in Beach Bum. The breakdown said 20-something-year-old Latina, thick thighs that Matthew McConaughey was going to make out with. Sharon did not want to come to this casting, but I knew in Harmony's head he wanted every type of woman. The character Moondog and Beach Bum, he made out with the maid at the house, the chick at the bar, the young chick, the old chick, the black chick, the midget. He made out with all women. He was just very charming. So they were looking for different roles, prostitutes, and it was a wild casting.
LaShawnna, don't you remember I came in for the prostitution scene?
Yes.
That's why I came there.
She came as a prostitute because
And then
they
he
wanted
popped
all
up,
types. And then when he saw Sharon with
he went like that. He went, I don't want you for this.
She had this red flower in her hair.
I had the red flower.
And I said, wear the flower. It's like different. It gives you that boom. She's like, I don't want to wear this flower. She wore the flower. And he's like, oh no, I'm having her be the one to make out with Matthew.
Yeah, if you remember, I came for the callback for the prostitute, which by the way, thank God I didn't get cast
and
for the
she was
prostitute.
about to leave. She was about to leave. I'm like, Sharon, do not leave. Like I know
remember?
I know how Harmony's brain works. He's gonna want you for something.
Well, you were in the room when it happened, and remember I said I'm not doing nudity, and he started laughing.
He was like, I'm a grandmother.
I'm a grandmother, right?
And unless you give me a line, you did say
right. I said
I
told Sherry. Sherry knows the story. I said, well, if you give me a dialogue, I'll think about it. And he was laughing because I didn't know he was Harmony.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know he was who he was.
Wow.
I just thought he was some, producer dude or something. And I'm like, well, if you can get me dialogue, I'll think about it. And he was like, I promise I'll get you dialogue. And then remember I said, I'll have your people call my people?
Yeah, yeah.
And we were all laughing. And I'm thinking, oh my God, am I going to get a role here? Am I going to do this? I was so excited. And you were like, Sharon, what are you doing?
Everybody was jealous. She got to make out with Matthew all in the movie. I mean, tonguing her down, spanking her ass.
Spanking my ass.
His hands were
very
all
cute.
over me. Yeah, it was very cutesy.
Yeah, we had so much fun. Remember,
I
LaShanna?
bet you did.
Yeah.
And then we went to the two premieres.
Yes, it was one.
We were hanging out with Snoop Dogg
South by Southwest, and there was one in
in
LA.
L.A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Matthew McConaughey is the most down to earth,
Yes.
kindest, talented actor you ever worked with.
Yes.
He was so
He was so nice.
He was so fun to watch because he gets lost in the role. And then he thanked everyone on set, from the craft services to the people picking up trash to the van drivers. He gave us all gifts at the end. He was just appreciating you for helping him make his film.
Yep.
So he's one of my favorite.
Yeah, he was super
He used to be
duper.
my crush back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Until we did the movie, and his legs are beautiful, like
Yeah.
more beautiful than mine or any other girl. I said, damn, his legs are pretty. I don't know.
LaShawnna, how about his eyes? I was like,
him.
could you put those glasses back down? Remember they flipped up?
Just him.
I was like, put those glasses
And he's
down.
a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. He's a Scorpio, so you know what that means.
I don't know. I don't know, LaShawnna.
I read you called the casting director's casting director.
Yes.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't look at anybody as competition. Even when I had ethnicity models, I still would work with other agencies.
Right.
If a casting director is working on a project, and most casting directors only call agencies or what's in their database.
Right.
So if they call me and they like, hey, I need some real people or some unique different characters, I will work along with them. I don't look at them as casting directors. So
Right.
a lot of times when I did this movie with Harmony, we worked with another casting director in LA. I cannot think of her name, but she's a big time casting director, and he had her on first, and I think she booked Martin and Snoop Dogg, and then they brought me on, and I had to cast a whole entire movie.
Wow.
Back principals and extras, and it was my first movie. I never casted a movie before, and Harmony trusts me with his other projects. He's like, you got this. So I just treated it like it was a commercial or music video that I shot. That I
did a great
every
job.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, Harmony trusts you with all his projects.
Well, he calls me his secret weapon.
Yeah, that's right. Even you did the Gucci commercial with him,
I did
and
4 Gucci campaigns
Yeah.
with him right before COVID. I did the Rihanna Needed Me music video.
Yeah.
We did a spectacles thing for Gucci and Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
We did his new movies, Aggro Drift
Right.
and Baby Invasion. We've done so many things. We did Kim Kardashian Skims campaign with the aliens.
yeah,
But once when he came to Miami looking for a casting director to do Rihanna, it's like nobody got what he wanted.
right. And you got
as soon
it.
as he told me what he wanted, I produced.
for him. You
He's
got
like,
it.
oh, this is my casting director from
This
here
is
on
my
out.
girl.
Like, I was in his head. He likes to go out into the world and get people with tattoos or gold teeth or dreadlocks or just midgets or just people from the trailer park, people
Right.
that are normally considered outcasts or weird. He thinks it's art, and it is art.
Right.
And I'm able to see that as well and find that for him and,
Right.
and bring the movie to life.
Right. You did, and you did a great job. I mean, everything that I've seen you do so far is always so, again, using that word, unique and different.
Yeah. You
And-
got to have the right team behind you.
Yeah,
now.
you do. Well, you have
The
a
right team.
You have a great team.
My team.
I happen to know your team.
Yeah, my team. Back.
Yes.
A couple of them are here now, and they hold me down. And
Do you want to introduce them, LaShawnna?
yes, I got 2 of my
Yeah.
my greats over
Yeah,
here.
let's introduce your
We
team real
have-
quickly.
We have Miss Carrie, who's like my right arm.
Miss Carrie.
My right arm, I can't function without Miss Carrie.
Yes, I
where's
love Miss Carrie.
Everybody needs a Miss Carrie. Miss
Yes,
Carrie
Miss
is
Carrie.
she is the cherry on top.
Yes, she is.
She's gonna add the cherry on top. of
Cherry
whatever.
Carrie.
the cherry on top of anything you have going
Yes.
on. And then Chevelle is a people's person.
Yes,
honey.
she is.
She's going to talk to the people, find the people.
Yes.
And she gets high off of giving people roles.
There you
when
go.
When she finds somebody and they book a role, she's more excited.
She's more excited than they
She
are.
wants to be the one to tell them.
That's right.
She really gets off on helping them. Well,
I
they
love
both
it.
do. They like helping people get closer to their dreams, you know, and
Right.
that's the fun part
That's
about
what
it.
it's
for us.
all about.
Production is one thing, but when you see a person on a bus stop that you feel like maybe was an outcast at school, and then we approach them like, "Hey, you ever thought about being in a Burger King commercial?" and they think you're probably full of
Right.
you know, and then they book the Burger King commercial, and then they get to buy out and they see themselves on TV during the Super Bowl. That is the best feeling in the world.
The best in the world.
To make the people that feel unseen
right.
be seen on TV, and that's one of
right.
our biggest goals is to like help them be seen, because it's more than production. It's more about making people feel seen. You know.
That's right.
great.
Well, I remember, wow, what's going on with my hair? I remember when you cast The Beach Bum, and there were a few of my friends that you cast, very special people. David, I can't remember his last name, who
Rest his soul.
who has since passed away.
Mm-hmm.
It was the greatest thing that ever happened to him.
Yeah, yeah.
It was the greatest thing that ever happened to him, and he talked about it until the day he died.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Because the people that we cast in Beach Bum are the people that casting directors would normally overlook.
That's
or not
exactly
invite to the
right.
casting.
That's
you come in my
exactly
casting,
right.
you're looking around like, damn, but everybody in here, everybody get a chance.
that's exactly right.
I cast a wide net, and everybody gets a chance, because you never know what Harmony is looking for. Some of these new directors that come up from overseas, they have that same vision. They like the real people.
And it's so wonderful what you did, including myself. I mean, it was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. And, the casting directors down here don't give me a second look for whatever reason. Probably because I'm a bitch. But
No.
Well, you're not a bitch,
No.
Sharon. They just have this traditional old school look in their brain.
Right.
And they
don't
that's
think
what
out of the
people wanna
box.
Say they don't think out of the box.
No.
And a lot of these directors now, they want what's real. They don't even want to see the old traditional, well lit, well edited headshots. They want to see a camera.
They want to see a real picture.
Every day.
Yeah. And they want real people.
They want real people.
Like, what do you really look like?
And you can just be yourself, whatever your personality or your story is, that shines through the character.
Right. Exactly. So, I mean, I see now a lot of people are using AI for their headshots. I'm like, are you joking right now with that? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You don't look like
I
that.
don't accept headshots. We have you come and we're gonna take a camera.
No, yeah, I love that.
Picture of you.
I love that because it's real, it's raw, it's who you are. That's who's going to show up
Yeah.
on set. Like, to me, Sherry and I have this conversation all the time because I don't get it. I mean, I'm looking online at what people are
But
doing.
think about it, Sharon. Back in the day, they wanted to cast things that were picture perfect.
Right.
The well lit, the
Right.
Photoshop, the touch up, the lighting.
Yeah.
And that's what people are stuck on. But now it's a new world.
It's a new world.
That's so saturated and watered down. People
Right.
want to see the real.
They want to see the real, but I mean, listen, LaShawnna, you know this. You go on, I'm going to say Instagram. Let's just use Instagram because that's what I'm most familiar with. When I see people's pictures and it's AI, they use the AI app, I'm like, that's not you. I know you in real life. You don't look like that.
Right. You meet them and you say, what?
I mean, I know what
like
they
you.
look
You
like
don't
in
look
real
like your
life.
picture.
They don't look like that.
Well, I will admit, I like to play with filters sometimes, to give you a little polished glow.
Yeah, but you're not
all the
using
time you
it-
can
No,
do
some
both.
of these people go too far.
Yeah, they go.
Some of them, it's too far. And they're trying to say that's what they did on Saturday night. No, you did not.
Yeah. Well, I think they put AI out there for us to always question if something's real or not when it comes to
Right.
the government or aliens or anything that we've heard.
How do you
is
feel
real.
about AI in the feature film? And
I feel like
how do you feel about
AI, you should use it to make your life easier, not to replace what
Not
you're
to replace
doing.
people, yeah.
Like what I'm doing when I use AI, if I'm trying to type an email or come up with my class and I can't quite flush it out, I put my ideals all in there and then it flushes it out for me.
Right.
So you use it as an assistant tool.
Right.
Not as a
as an
replacement.
assistant, but not
As
to
an
create.
assistant, right.
Yeah, I feel like what I've been seeing, and it's just just what I've been seeing, is that a lot of people are relying on it to help them create projects.
Well, yeah, and you can create a whole movie with
You
AI.
can create a whole movie,
and all
a
these
whole
kids
script,
are cheating
a whole
and doing all their school work with AI. They're gonna be a bunch of
like
dummies.
what is right?
Yeah, so yeah.
I read a really interesting article, LaShawnna, that this current generation that's in school right now is
The dumbest.
the dumbest.
Yeah. They don't even know how to. They don't know how to tell time on a regular clock.
They are the least intelligent.
They don't write cursive.
Every generation was smarter than the generation before.
Well, because they have too much access. You can go on YouTube and watch.
They're the
anything.
laziest
You
and they're
AI.
the least intellectual.
Yeah.
That's so
So
sad.
but their parents put them in front of an iPad instead of you outside. You learning to survive
Very
because
sad.
you ride your bike, you falling, you fight, you getting called names. So you build this tough skin. They in the house on iPad. You go to school, somebody call you ugly, you want to die.
Right, they want to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Like for instance, the girl, the handler for the guy next to me, the one that handles your money when people come in, she goes, Joe, I got this app. All you do is put in the bill and it counts them all for you. I go, really? She goes, yeah, watch this. And she put it, and I said, it's $95. And she put it in. She goes, oh, you're right. How'd you do that? I said, I counted 4
I
20s,
have a
a
brain.
10 and a 5. And a 1. That's how I did it.
It's just
I don't know.
it's just a different time.
Yeah.
You know, we can't argue with it. It's here to assist you. We just thank God we were raised when we were. So if everything
That's
crashes,
right.
we can still function. We can still count our money.
We're just
That's right.
a little street smarter.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Now, let me ask you something, LaShawnna. What are you working on right now?
Well, what I just finished, I did a huge commercial for Starbucks. It aired during the Super Bowl and the Oscars. I did a huge commercial for Burger King that aired during
I heard
the
about your
Oscars.
Burger King commercial.
Yes, and I did.
Everybody was excited
Is that the one
about
with Rick
that.
in it?
I think so. Did you have Rick Sykes in that one?
Yeah.
Rick Sykes?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we heard about that.
He shows it to me every time I see him.
And then, Bad Monkey with
Bad
Vince
Monkey.
Vaughn's, Bad Monkey season 2. I did season 1. They were filming here and in Key West, but this last season they filmed in LA and then we filmed 2 weeks in Key West. We just wrapped that up. What else did we do? A bunch of films and commercials.
I never got a call to audition for that.
For Bad Monkey because Sharon, by the time they got to my,
I'm kidding,
By the time
I'm
they got
kidding.
to Key West, they had already filmed all the major
Right.
parts in L.A. And we know you're Hollywood, you're not gonna work background, so I can't call you unless I have a speaking role. You spoiled. I mean, you made out with Matthew McConaughey. What am I gonna call you for after that? Like,
You want to know something, LaShawnna? It's an interesting thing that you just said. I think a lot of people, I don't get called for a lot anyway because of.
Well, you booked Bad Boys 3 as a tour guide on the bus. It got
Yes.
cut out, but you had a speaking
I
role
still
on that.
was still in there for a little,
a quick second,
quick,
yeah.
3 seconds, and I still get residuals.
Yeah.
And I still get residuals for Beach Bum. Mm-hmm. But I haven't gotten not just from you. I have not gotten called for an audition.
But you also have to remember you have a unique look.
That's exactly right.
You
I
have
say that all
look,
the time to
so they have to
Shari.
be looking for that look, that
Exactly.
accent to
The
cast you.
accent.
But what I love about Sharon Pfeiffer, not Michelle, Sharon Pfeiffer.
Sharon, not Michelle.
She has created her own lane. She started doing comedy, creating her own skits and shows and her podcast. So you can't wait for Hollywood
No.
to come to you. You
Cannot.
create what you're doing and Hollywood gonna come to you.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's exactly right.
And you pivoted. You didn't just
I
sit there
pivoted.
and wait.
Oh, hell no. If I waited for people to call me, I'd be home under my bed crying.
Right. Well, I always said you need to go to LA. You would work.
You always,
if she go
LaShawnna
to LA,
always
she
said
work
that.
every day. Miami's a different market, so
It's a totally different
Yeah.
market. Yeah. And not for this act, like you said, the accent, the look, the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you, by the way. I totally agree with you. But you've always shown me love. Always, always, always. LaShawnna has always shown me love, which I appreciate. But we love each other from day one.
Yes, yes,
From day one.
yes.
From day one. I love you.
Sharon always
And
showed
Carrie
appreciation.
and I we zipped around in a Rolls Royce for a day, didn't we?
When?
Didn't we? Well, when I was doing the driving, the not stunt driving. What was it?
A precision driver.
Precision driving.
Yes.
Yeah, for Bad Boys.
Yes. Yes.
That was
Carrie was a precision.
I
driver
had
too.
more fun doing that. Did you ever do that, Joe?
No.
precision.
No,
driving?
precision driving, which
have
is
your
like a step
walkie-talkie and
down,
they tell you when-
from stunt driving.
Yeah.
And great pay, so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
So you just gotta
I did that a couple of
You gotta
times.
stay with the traffic.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And then you got a walkie-talkie.
Got
They
your
tell you when to
walkie-talkie?
turn, when to stop, when to do all these things.
I loved it. I loved it. I did it on Bad Boys, and I did it on I did it on 2 other movies, and off the top of my head, I can't remember them. But I loved it. You just sit in your car all day.
Yeah, with a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, Gary.
But we create a lot of opportunities.
A lot of
'cause
opportunities.
they were looking for experienced precision drivers, and I said, let's do a casting call. Bring their cars out, and we do a lesson with the stunt
Right.
driver. The stunt
Rosie.
driver tests it out.
I would win that every
Yeah,
time.
Rosie and Chick, right?
Yep.
Bernard.
Well, no, this was a couple from Atlanta. I don't remember their name. They were the stunt company from Atlanta.
Okay.
And they did the casting, had everybody with their cars, regular extras with their cars come out, and they tested them and gave them some cues, and they could tell who was good or not.
Yeah.
And they were precision.
They were like, "You're from New York. You're
I'm
good."
kind of a fixer and an opportunity creator as well.
Yes.
So I'll come up with, well, why don't we do this, or why don't we do it this way? And it's opening more opportunities for
That's
people.
why you're
Yeah.
casting directors.
Yeah, and you do a lot with Judd Allison, right? Down
Yes, I do a lot of casting with Judd and Gil Green.
right, and Gil Green, who does great. He does a lot of music videos
and commercials.
And
We did a
commercials.
film last year with Pitbull. It's called Ride to Daytona. It's a short film. It's his whole new album is the soundtrack, and we created a movie
Wow.
for the film. And it's not about him. It's about 4 girls, kind of like 4 girls that take on this adventure, and then one of them's dream was to dance for Pitbull. And
Oh, wow.
At the end, she got the audition, and show her on stage with Pitbull at the end. But this was a very emotional story. That should be coming out at the end of the year.
Oh, I love it.
It was in the Miami Film Festival, but we're officially releasing that at the end of the year. So that
How did it do at the film festival?
It did well.
It did well. Good.
It did well.
Good.
And they shot a scene in my house. They used my house as the house. Yeah. So, yeah.
Talking about your house, because I love what you did a little side hustle with doing your events.
It's personal events.
Yes.
Production. I'm in production. There's always some production going on in my house. Whether we're shooting, they used to call my house a house of ethnicity. 'Cause
Yes.
the models would be at my house doing a photo shoot or hanging out, or they need to crash, and all the models would
But
be.
LaShawnna,
at my
I
house.
have to say, the few times I've seen when you post,
Yes.
let me tell you something, people. The photos that you can go to her Instagram page.
It's the House
Let me
of
tell you
Ethnicity.
something. The House of Ethnicity. If you need to do an event, if you are doing that,
It's for my friends
unbelievable.
and family.
Okay, well,
Yeah, or referrals.
all right. Well, maybe
Maybe you can refer.
Juju. The balloons and the way that she does an event in the space what she creates is unbelievable. I'm always riveted. I'm just
It never
riveted.
looks like the same place.
It
twice.
never looks like
Yeah.
the same place twice. She creates this vision. I mean, I don't even know how to
Like a
explain it.
magical private
right,
event.
just unbelievable. And do
Yeah.
they give you an idea and then you run with it?
Yeah.
Or does it start with a budget and then you run with it? I mean, how do you?
You have to have a budget to rent the more things you want, or the
Right.
furniture and florals and tables and chairs.
Right.
It just depends on the concept.
I mean, it's unbelievable what you do
Yeah.
and what you create.
Yeah.
You're so creative, I have to say. You really.
I love to create.
Yeah.
I feel like I do believe that we are all gods, in God's image, and we have the power in us. And a big part of that is creating. We're either creating or helping people, because that's what God does, right?
Right.
Creating or helping
Right.
people. So when we're not using one of those things to create or help people, you don't feel complete.
Right.
You feel sad. You feel like you have no meaning in life. So what you're doing here, you're using your God power to create your podcast and all that stuff, and you
Thank
feel
you.
good.
Yeah.
You create a lot of opportunities.
Yes. Yes.
You do. You really, I mean, from the day I met you, I was like, I love this woman. She's just amazing. No, really.
Thank you.
You're a special woman. And with that, I want to just say that we do have to take a 1-minute break.
You got to pay the bill.
To mention
Gotta pay the
one of our sponsors, who is Deckmasters of South Florida. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Let's thank one of our guests, Deckmasters of South Florida.
That's perfect, Joe. And you can call John at Deckmasters, and maybe he can help you with your little problem.
What are you talking about? I don't have any problem.
That's not what I heard. Word on the street is you have a very small deck.
What? My deck is not small. It's fun size.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
My girlfriend loves my deck.
Oh, yeah? Then why is she always coming over and laying on my deck?
What? You have a deck?
Oh, yeah. And it's very big. And your girlfriend? She loves it.
I give up. Give me John's number. I give up.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
I can help you with your problem. I am John, the deck master from South Florida. Damaged deck? No problem. Discolored deck? No problem. Need a new deck? We got you covered. Unlike the deck doctor, only better. Deck Masters of South Florida covers all your deck sizes. Decks, docks, boardwalks, pergolas. We got you covered. Big decks, little decks, no problem. You send me your deck pick, I'll take care of the rest.
Call Deckmasters at 561-255-7921. That's 561-255-7921.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. And we're back with LaShanna Stanley, who is the most amazing casting director in South Florida. I love this woman. She's amazing.
Thank you, Sharon.
Yes, of course. So, LaShawnna, tell me a little bit, if you don't mind. I'd love to know a little bit about you personally.
Like my background or my current?
Like your current sitch. Like, are you
Just
like?
being nosy.
I'm very nosy. Everybody who watches the show knows Sharon's nosy. Like, do you have a secret lover, or like, what's your story?
Oh, just being nosy.
Well, I used to be a player, you know.
Right, I know you used
I
to
used
be
to
a
date
player.
them all. And
I know.
I know.
And
you know, I've been teaching the girls for years. You know, men by nature are hunters and players, and they just like a variety of women, right?
Right.
So instead of getting your feelings hurt,
Joe.
listen, it's true, right, Joe?
Right, Joe?
So instead,
Right, Ben?
I don't know nothing.
Right, Ben?
Let me finish. It's human. It's their nature. It's their nature. You see it in the animal kingdom. It's the same for males in the human form. So as women, we need to understand that and stop taking it personal when they do what comes natural to them.
Right.
And you meet them at their game. So you meet a guy, don't just because he like you don't take him serious. You date him and you keep yourself open to date other people until one of those guys show and prove you over a long period of time.
How long?
That he is going to be.
What's the time period?
Until you feel it right. Until you feel it right. If one proves you that he's doing everything and wants to be with you exclusive, until then, keep your options open and date them off. You don't take anybody serious when you go to bed at night. You're not worried about anybody cheating on you, right?
Right.
You enjoy guys. You may go to dinner with one. You may go to a casino with somebody. You may take trips with guys. I'm not saying sleep with everybody. I'm saying enjoy
their company.
Shop around. Quit
around.
jumping in. Just everybody's gonna like you. Quit jumping in relationships just because people like you.
There you go.
So for years I've been saying date them all, and I would date them all, and not take anybody serious. I'm from the entertainment industry, so you know I've seen it all.
Yep.
Seen it all, from corporate America, the streets, and the entertainment industry.
There you go.
So it's nothing I haven't seen. So of course I used to be a little player, and then I met this guy, and he just kind of
Swept you off your feet?
He just love bombed me and still love bombing me 4 years later.
He still
So
loves
yeah, swept me off my feet just in every way. Just as a woman, everything that a woman would want, romantically, emotionally, just very available, very catering. And when I asked the universe for a man, finally, because I never asked for anything like that, I said I want somebody that sees me. You said you see me, you love me, they see me, they love me. I want a man that sees my soul. Forget ethnicity models, forget any of that glamorous stuff. That just sees my soul.
Sees
and
you.
he sees my soul, and he's just fascinated with me.
Awesome.
And so I finally took somebody serious.
When's the wedding?
But you keep
I don't believe in
no,
marriage.
but you keep him on the down low. You don't share him with the world. Am I
share
correct?
with my friends,
Your
know
friends
about
and
him.
family.
but
But
I
not
learned-
with the world.
But I learned from my mom. He's a low key guy.
Right.
You don't put a guy on Front Street, or you don't clean up a guy and make him better. Like that's just setting yourself up for failure. And a lot of things you see, relationships go public, they go south.
Exactly.
So
I'm with you,
I'm not
LaShawnna.
hiding it. Some people know we have a Instagram page. It's private. Certain occasions, if it needs to be, if I feel like showing him here and there, I will. But I'm not about to advertise.
Right.
No.
Good. I
a
like
guy.
that.
Keep it low.
I like that.
and
Smart, because a
keep
lot
it
of people
sweet.
try to sabotage.
They try
yeah.
to sabotage, or just even negative thoughts.
Yeah.
Right.
Directed towards you.
Right.
But it is, well, I tell you, when you find a man that loves you properly, Sharon, it will heal all daddy issues.
Right.
It will heal. It will make menopause a breeze when you're going through menopause. It just is that male energy is very important,
I agree with you.
So,
I agree.
I agree with you.
I agree with you.
but I'm like, damn, I had to wait until I was 55 to meet the guy that was the guy,
Wow. Well, I did see you with him once.
You did.
And I never saw you so happy, young lady.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I have to say, kudos
Yes.
to him
you.
for making you so happy, and kudos to you for being open to receiving that.
Yes.
I think
You know,
it's
one
really
of the
great.
things one of the things I worked on during COVID was balancing your masculine and your feminine energy.
There you
And
go.
when you're a woman that is an entrepreneur and creating your own way and have to survive for yourself, you carry a lot of male energy.
That's right.
So you're going to propel men that are alpha males. And all of us like alpha males, right?
Right. Yeah, of
So I
course.
started following this guy, Jake Woodard, on Instagram.
Okay.
And he talks about balancing out your feminine, masculine energy. And then you will attract more alpha males because, think about it. A lot of successful women are single and lonely, can't find a man, complaining. But we're projecting a lot of male energy.
That's right.
And alpha males are not attracted to that.
That's right.
So you got to really do a lot of work on self.
That's right.
Yeah.
You gotta.
This is all stuff. I wish I was writing it down,
Well, just listen.
Now go back to the recording.
Go back and watch the
There you go, there you go.
podcast.
Yeah, you gotta rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I agree with you with what you're saying about balancing out your female and male energy.
And men,
I have a lot of male energy as well.
Yeah.
And I know that I put it out.
and then you know what that does?
Yeah.
If you have a lot of male energy, the men that you attract are going to be less alpha. They're going to be more beta. And usually alpha females are attracted to alpha males.
Yeah.
So if you want an alpha, you're going to have to learn how to balance out
Right,
that.
right. Because it's hard because I don't like beta males
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Blech.
Right.
You know? So, right.
So, yeah.
I get it. I get you.
Am I an alpha or a beta or an alpha beta?
But you know what? Real alpha.
Wait, I want to hear this.
You're total. You're not either. You're numerical.
No, real alphas have a bit of beta in them.
Yeah.
They have a bit of beta.
A bit of beta.
But a beta, a alpha male, a lot of guys think if they rah and acting all, a real alpha don't act like they quiet and calm like the lion in
Right.
the jungle.
Like
They're
me,
affectionate.
like me,
and-
the
and
Leo.
You think about when you see the lions on Instagram and the one that can scare the whole damn jungle,
Yeah.
he's snuggling up and being all lovey-dovey
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
lioness.
true.
That's a real alpha.
But then they come out if they have to protect or provide.
The scariest man in my life, and you know my life, you know my life, was the guy that laughed when he was the angriest. That did this.
I should start doing that with you.
That's scary. That's,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's,
I do that. When I'm mad,
right?
I'm calm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's the guy that's really loud and all that stuff.
Right.
That's like,
No,
sorry, I got to do it. I'm trying to be really well behaved.
It's fake
That's a
confidence.
jerk off.
It's a jerk.
You know,
off.
jerk off.
No, I'm like,
you know-
I'm funny, outgoing person, but when I'm with my girl, you know,
You came out of your. I seen you come out of your bag.
I'm kind of a teddy bear in front of my girl. You know what I mean?
But I've seen you come out of your bag.
What do you mean? What bag?
You came out of your bag once.
What
Only
bag?
once.
What bag?
When you.
So do y'all
Oh,
date?
that
Y'all
bad.
do y'all two date?
No.
Everybody asks us that.
Well,
no.
everybody think because we have that.
Y'all banter back
Yeah,
and forth.
We
and
banter
all,
like
We're
we're
that-
exes
we're that
or whatever.
close. We're
We've
very
never.
close.
We're so close. We love each
I
other.
was
We know
just
each other for years, but
Yeah.
no, we don't. We don't.
We-
I mean, I wasn't 100%
No.
sold, but I was curious.
no, we
No,
never.
we have this good chemistry.
no, we have
but
great chemistry.
yeah.
You know, but you know.
She's the only one. She's the only one who gets away with talking to me like that.
Yeah. Like I'll literally look.
Yeah, you look like you used to kill people up in New York.
Me?
You look like
No.
you hide bodies. He looked like he used to
Maybe.
hide bodies.
Maybe. And I know where they're heading.
Right.
Oh God.
But you know, we're cut from the same cloth.
Yeah, we come from.
We know the same people. We come from the same place. We have that in
Yeah.
common. Yeah.
But she gets the best out of me.
I got my spit on my hand.
Thank
Sorry.
you. Oh God. But let's hear more about you. So.
Yes. So
what else you wanna
No. Actually,
What else you wanna-
the pizza just showed up.
Uh-oh.
We literally just
Saved-
got a how you doing.
Saved by the pizza.
We just
I need to drop my website though.
listen. LaShanna, you see the clock up there? That's how much time we got.
Oh, okay.
So we're good. So we just got our pizza delivered from How You Doin'.
Over here.
How You Doin' Pizza, which is, they have 5 locations now. 5 locations. They
How
just
you
had their
doing?
fifth grand opening
How you
in
doing?
Coral Springs. They have one in Las Vegas.
You know what's ironic about the name of this pizza place?
What?
Do people tell you that you remind them of Fran Drescher?
Yes, all
All
the
the
time.
And then she
All
used to
the
say,
time.
"How you doing?"
How you doing?
All the time. I call it
How
out all
you
the time.
doing? Everybody. So they have 2 in Boca, one on Federal Highway, one on Palmetto Park Road. They have one in Boynton Beach, one in Coral Springs, and one in Las Vegas.
You just went to the opening.
I just went to the grand opening a week ago. Oh, you're going to love this.
And I wasn't here. I
You're gonna
missed
love
it.
this. Oh my God, this is amazing. I'm so excited. Did they put the name, Sherry? What is it? Mushroom.
I thought I saw broccoli on there.
Okay, we're going to pass
Broccoli
this down.
all.
Thank you so much, Tony.
My
This
favorite
looks
part of the
amazing.
The food. Every day we had a food sponsor.
This looks amazing. Pass
Oh,
this
that does
down
look
to
good.
our
Oh,
guest.
mushroom, yeah. No.
Oh my God, so delicious. So what makes this so amazing, Lashana,
It's
is the
all
crust
natural.
is sourdough crust. Everything is natural and organic. The mozzarella is, they make it in-house. Like I said, it's sourdough crust that they ferment it for
Wait,
8
ladies
days.
first.
Yeah, he don't care. He's
We're supposed to toast our.
Yeah,
We're
you're
supposed to
doing the
to-
talking,
We're supposed
I'm
to
gonna do
toast
the-
our pizza.
We're gonna all-
And
we're gonna-
we're gonna do a toast
That
with the
mush-
pizza.
make
That
sure you
mushroom
get the
was talking to
ladies.
me.
Make sure you get the ladies.
You got to get one.
If there were tomatoes on here, which there isn't, but they're flown in from New Jersey.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Salud.
Okay, on the count
Salud,
of 3.
Chandan.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Salud. My
Oh
second
my
bite.
God. Oh my God, it's so delicious. I can't take it.
It's good. I
These-
love mushrooms.
Oh, you do?
Real mushrooms.
It's,
They
it's,
are.
it's LaShawnna approved.
They're not canned mushrooms. They're real.
LaShawnna, everything is fresh. They deliver. It's a family-owned. I hate to
I
say
wanna taste
chain.
These flown in tomatoes.
Oh my
The
God.
sausage,
If it had any
The mushroom.
procured meats or anything, which I know you don't eat, but if it did, it's flown in from Chicago. Okay?
Al Capone.
They don't mess around. Everything is, and you know when they started, they had a brick oven built in their backyard, Gabby and Garrett, during COVID. And all the neighbors were loving it. And so then they started selling it. And they built their first location, second location, and now they have 5 locations.
Can I tell you something about COVID? COVID either broke you
Or made
or
you.
made you.
Mm-hmm.
If you were a pussy, you melted and lost everything.
Right.
If you were a hustler, you created
Right.
something new.
There you go.
It birthed a lot of new things.
LaShawnna, there you go.
You hit it right on the head.
Yep. Yep.
Looks like you
Absolutely. Oh my God.
It's like you exploded after COVID.
I exploded before COVID, but yeah.
But I met you before that. Yeah, but a lot of people lost what they built in COVID. You know?
And there's a lot of casting people that aren't still around.
Yes, you're
Or
right.
agencies. You have to pivot. Sharon knows about pivoting.
You got to pivot.
Pivot.
You got to pivot. You know, listen,
What do you guys think?
it's so good.
Everybody's on.
It tastes organic. Am I supposed to finish this?
No, you can if you want, but you don't have
I'm
to.
supposed to take a bite for advertisement.
It's so good.
Now I could go to Coral Springs and get it. It's right there, huh?
My first love, LaShawnna, is acting. I mean, I love to act. I love it. I love it. I love. If I could do it every day, I would. But in South Florida, I can't. But what I ended up doing,
You can do whatever you want.
well, you're right. You can if you can afford to. But then I ended up writing a play from Brooklyn to Boca, put it up on the stage, and but from that I ended up doing theater, which I had never done in my life. And I was just in another play.
And comedy.
Well, the comedy I've been doing now since 2018, and I loved it. You came to my show. I love doing comedy. Carrie came to my show. I love doing comedy. Haven't done a lot of it lately, only because I was doing all this other stuff, the podcast and the theater and comedy is, you have to run after
Thinking
it.
about doing it again or no?
No, I mean,
When? We need to get you in the show.
yeah,
Sharon's always going to act.
yeah. I mean, the acting is I'm always going to do that. The comedy, I don't pursue. Like, I never wanted to be a stand-up comedian. That wasn't on my. That's not. I do it because it keeps me busy.
And it falls into acting.
It falls into acting. I'm up on the stage. I'm performing. I'm writing, and I'm out there and I'm networking with people, creative minds, and so on and so forth. But did I ever sit down and go, I want to be a stand-up comedian? That was not part of it. No.
But you know what? The most amazing things just happen. You don't plan or think about it. I didn't move to Miami thinking, I want to be a casting director. I never even knew what a casting director was.
Right. Exactly. And amazing things came from it.
Yeah.
Amazing things.
And I started out casting girls in music videos, which was looked down upon. And had I cared what people thought and didn't do music videos because it was looked down upon, it wouldn't bring me to the Harmony Korines, the Netflix.
You wouldn't have met these
I
people,
also, do you know what else I did this summer? I did a movie, 72 Hours, with Kevin Hart and Will Packer, and
Wow.
I casted that.
Wow.
In Miami. They shot in Jersey, but they came to Miami for 10
And you
days.
cast The Rip.
I cast the
Which
Rip to
I
Miami.
loved that movie.
Yes. that
Oh my
was
God,
good.
I loved that movie.
Yeah.
With
Matt
Affleck.
Damon. Yeah, it's
yeah,
Ben
yeah,
Affleck, yeah.
That movie.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something.
Typical
That movie,
typical baby.
I loved that movie. I was surprised it actually didn't do. You see how he said, "What was that?"
Well, they only shot in Miami a couple of days, 4 or 5 days, but
I wish I would have known about it. I would have thrown myself in that movie.
You would have, huh?
I loved that movie. That was a great movie.
and you know what? Sometimes, Sharon, people look down upon being an extra, but I don't, because you don't go to be an extra to be an extra. You go to network, to be seen by people, to meet people, to network with other talent.
Hell yeah.
And just to keep being involved in what it is you love. You know?
Hell yeah.
So sometimes you just go be an extra
Yeah.
just because you wasn't doing nothing else that day, and you never know
Who you
what
gonna
that's
meet.
going to lead to. If
I
they
did
say,
that on
"Hey,
The
you come
Irishman. I
here."
flew myself to New York City. This is one of my favorite stories. I don't mean to make the show about me, but I have to share because it's background. It's a background story. So I'm in central casting. I have myself in central casting as a manicurist, not a nail technician, an old school manicurist. And they called me to be in the Irishman. Can I do a manicure in the Irishman? I was like, fuck yeah. Martin Scorsese, hell yeah. Can you be here tomorrow? Of course I can. They think I live in New York. I have my daughter's phone number, 917. They think I live in New York. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow for a fitting. I was like, I'm in Florida. I fly up. I go for the fitting. They're like, can you be here tomorrow on set? Of course I can. Anyway, I do this scene, and the only reason I agreed to do it, all on my own dime, background work, because Martin Scorsese.
Exactly.
Martin, he's going to die soon. He's
And if that's the only
800
way you can
years
work with
old.
him, you do it.
P.S. I do the scene. It's not with any of the big stars in the movie. It was the girl with the hat from Goodfellas, whatever her name is. I don't even know her name. I'm in the scene with her. I met Martin Scorsese because it was, I don't want to get into this because it's your show. This is your episode. But I had to help set up the scene because I had a manicure table. I had to help the set decorator. But Martin Scorsese came on when we were doing it, and he said, good job, kid. And I was like, oh my God. Like, he talked to me.
It was worth the investment.
But wait, the DVD, when you open up the DVD, there I am.
Shut up.
Of all 3.5 fucking hours with all those idiots, and there's little Sharon sitting at her manicure table.
Oh, wow.
Right? Sherry seen it.
Right.
True story, hand to God.
It was worth it.
So it was worth it. It was
But
worth
that's
every.
what the people don't understand.
That's
It's
what the
not
people don't
about
understand.
The 150. It's not
right.
about, I'm background. I don't want to walk back and forth. You have to look at everything as
It's a
opportunity.
life experience.
Yeah.
I met him. Like, I'll never forget it. It was a beautiful experience, and it was,
Yeah.
and I was background. I didn't have a word. I just sat there like this.
That's
with
what
my
I
little-
tell people all the time. If you're not doing anything, just come. And now if you sit there and just waiting to do your scene, of course you're going to be bored. But you need to
Right.
network, talk to the other talent,
right.
find out, look at the call sheet and like who's the producer, who's second AD. Understand the call sheet.
That's right.
'cause you can't just get on the set. You can't get next to these people just every
That's
day.
right.
Right.
People.
That's
the only
totally
way to
right.
get here.
Yes.
That's
My-
totally
my,
right.
My first part was I was an extra. How old I am, and the World According to Garp with Robin Williams. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
I played a wrestler on it, and most of it got cut up. But that was my first part. And then my second one, I got one of the lead roles. But then we jump up to 1996. They said we have an upgraded extra part for you, and I'm saying for what? For striptease. And
You say?
I heard Burt Reynolds was in it, and that was like my childhood idol. Mm-hmm. And I did it, and they upgraded me to a upgraded extra. I was in the credits and stuff, but I always said I'll never do extra work, but I did that because I wanted to meet
Right,
Burt Reynolds.
because
I got to meet Burt Reynolds. I got to meet Demi Moore. Bruce Willis was on the set seeing his wife at the time, Armand Desante. So
Right.
it was a great experience.
right.
Yeah.
And then you met Armand again.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you talked about
Yes,
it.
and I met Burt Reynolds, and I after that we worked together a few times.
LaShawnna, let me ask you something. I know you worked on White Boy
Right.
Rick.
Never give up an opportunity.
So
Right.
Matthew was in that, wasn't he? Was that a Matthew?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Great
did that any of that have to do
With Beach Bum?
yeah?
It had nothing to do with Beach Bum.
But did it-
Whenever they come for a big film, my name if you say Miami, it's synonymous with LaShawnna. Call LaShawnna. If it's the smallest part, the biggest part, call LaShawnna because they know I'm going to get it done. I'm going to get it done right. My team is
I
present.
loved White Boy Rick.
Yeah.
That was a great
Matthew,
movie.
but I have a
Good
cute
movie.
story about Carrie. Now, Carrie was working a corporate job, and she was off, and I was like, you want to hang with me? And we had to stop by the set. And we went to the set. It was wardrobe, hair, makeup, people in chairs, food everywhere, food trucks. I'm walking with my clipboard. Everybody like, LaShawnna, cameras. And Miss Carrie looking around like, what is this? Whatever this is, I want to be a part of it.
She got bit by the
She
bug.
got bit by the bug. She got bit by the bug, and it was on. She went to the White Boy Rick set, and then you just see all.
And
these,
that was it.
And think you're in corporate America, you're in a building working. You have no idea this type of stuff
going on,
exists,
yeah.
or what's going on. You come and you see these girls getting hair and makeup, and these shoes lined up, and these stylists, and all these people moving around like a machine. And she was just flabbergasted. I haven't been able to get rid of her since.
And you don't want to get rid of
No, I don't want to get rid of her at all.
She's a
But
doll baby.
Yes, it was.
She
just,
really is. LaShawnna, tell our audience. I mean, not that you need, because you don't want people reaching out to you directly, right? You don't want actors
No.
Right.
My
Okay.
number's been around. I've been doing this since 1999. I moved
Right.
here from Kansas
But
City.
how can people find you and follow
they,
you?
They can follow me on Instagram. It's Miss LaShawnna, MSLASHAWNNA. Ethnicity Models on Instagram still exists, and Real People Casting Worldwide on Instagram. And there are links in those bios to join my database, so I can
Right.
keep you in mind if I have a project that comes up.
If
So
someone wants to be a talent that wants to submit
if they go
to be
to
a talent for you,
If they go to Real People Casting Worldwide, click the link in the bio. It's going to take you to my website, and you can create a profile. I also use casting networks, but I am slowly kind of
moving away.
moving away.
I have to tell you,
I
it's the
love
first time I didn't renew my casting network.
Listen, I
didn't
love
either.
casting networks.
I didn't either.
I love casting networks because I can post a casting and have 2,000 submissions in 2 seconds.
Right.
But it's kind of saturated. People just go on and submit to anything without reading it. They don't fit the roles.
I didn't renew my casting network.
Or you send them a request. They never send a self tape. It's watered down. So I'm trying to. I have my own database that I want to narrow down to people that I know that are serious and that I can book on a regular basis. So. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Sharon. I always keep you in mind. I called you for the Burger King.
You did.
But she was like, this is for those young kids. I'm not going to redo the tape. I'm like,
Well,
you would have booked it too.
I'm going to submit.
no, I did
would've
the
booked-
thing
yes,
with my
please.
dad. I did the thing with my
I
dad.
could book you as a gangster, a cop, a dad, a uncle, a OG to hide bodies. You know, I could book you for a lot of
You
things.
see? You
Yep.
see? You have to be with her.
Yeah.
You got to be with LaShawnna.
Yes, yeah.
Well, LaShawnna, this has been so amazing. I miss you because I don't get to see you all the time. But I love you. We love you.
You were great.
You're
Awesome.
amazing.
And see how fast it went?
Thank
You see how fast-
Oh, zero. We
You
on
see that,
zero.
girl? You see
Yes.
that?
It goes
You-
fast.
But it was
especially-
fun talking to you
It was
guys.
so much fun.
And I relate because, you know, you guys talk funny. They say I talk funny. You can hear my Kansas accent. You know, I hear the New York accent. On you
No,
guys.
we don't have no New
all
York
talk
accent.
funny.
Well, we're so grateful that you took
Yes.
the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us and tell us all about your wonderful, illustrious, amazing, exciting, adventurous life. And please come back.
Yes, we'll have you.
Please
back.
let us
Let's come back
know.
and let's come back and talk about relationships
Oh, yes.
Pleasure meeting you guys.
and
you guys
male
are
and
great.
female
Yes.
energy. Let's
Yes.
talk about
and
that.
ladies,
And my team over
ladies,
here.
you're welcome anytime. We love you.
Yes.
Thank you. And thank you, audience, for always tuning in and always being so wonderful. Make sure you like, comment, and share at the We Talk Funny podcast. Make sure you subscribe. And thank you, Podcast Junkie Studios. And Ben, we love you. Thank you. Another great show. Woo!
What about Tony? Tony
Is
the
this
bartender.
Tony.
Is this Ben's studio?
It works, man.
Okay.
What the fuck? That's it?
Yeah, Joe, that's it. Until next week, when we have another fantabulous episode of the We Talk Funny podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our show and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform at We Talk Funny. See you next Tuesday.
C-U-N-T.